Welcome to Jack Trice Stadium in Ames, Iowa, where the Cardinal and Gold gathering strength as they gear up to support their Iowa State Cyclones. Today, a couple of squads here to square off in a Big 12 showdown. As we'll see, the Kansas Jayhawks taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Iowa State Cyclones. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Cyclones will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. So Kansas offense will start this game off. When your quarterback takes the field, you want him to look just like this guy, exuding confidence.
Yeah, the it factor. He's the man. Nobody questions it. Everybody on this team knows they've got his back, and he's the leader.
Everybody in this stadium also knows the offense goes as this guy goes. He has got to play well today.
Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Set up for second and short after that completion. They'll give it to the back. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. The Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Fights off a defender. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. He's going to pass. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Jayhawks! You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Getting set for the point after. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Iowa State's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And there's no doubt, guys, we will be focused on these two star playmakers on the outside.
I'm curious to see how much man coverage we're going to see today. I don't know if either of these defenses is confident enough to go mano-a-mano with these two dudes out on the field. They're two of the best in the nation.
These cornerbacks aren't looking for man-to-man coverage. I can promise you that. They'd be like, give me some help over here. But we're going to see some split screens, and we're going to see who had more catches, who had more yards. We're definitely going to be breaking that down this game.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. A little screen to the running back. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit him for a first down and much more. Really good execution by this offense. He wants to throw. And that one's going to be batted away incomplete, and we have played one. That's the end of the quarter. Kansas has the lead here. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. They keep attacking through the air. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Coming after it. And they got him for the sack.
Yeah, and the defensive line, you know, third and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on third down.
And the Cyclones will punt it away on fourth down. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. First one of the day is on its way. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week, only called on once. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Looking to move it through the air. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He's going to take off. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. It'll be first and 10 from the 30. Wide out in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Release to the back. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. After misfiring, it's second down. Running to the left. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. On third down, going up top. Using his feet to buy time. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's got it on the move. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll try to blast their way in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Georgia is on top, but this is a close game. And, you know, back in the day, you'd feed Herschel Walker and go home. That guy needs to emerge for them today. They're up by a field goal over Ole Miss.
He wants to start this drive with a pass.
We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. On second down, he'll let it fly. Tight end finds a soft spot. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Looking to go up top on first down. Finds his big tight end. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Pass on the way. It's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on second down. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Still on his feet at the 45. Open runway ahead. Bulldozes his way through. They make the stop, but man, oh man, did he almost get a score on the final play of the half. A big gain. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very intriguing first 2 quarters of football in Ames. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Jack Trice Stadium.
The Jayhawks will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. On the move from inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Iowa State sending the offense back out. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football, Palmer, out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. After the missed connection, it's second down. He leaves it with his back. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Cyclones look to keep this drive humming. They'll throw it on first down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Throw to the end zone, picked off.
Man, this is how we do it. Defensively, you go into halftime, you make adjustments, you talk about, we've seen them do this, we've seen them do that. Let's get ready for it. Let's have a plan. Plan executed. You could tell they knew what was coming, did a great job defensively, forced an interception right out the gates to start the second half.
The Kansas offense returns to the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Using the quick game. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Going up top on first down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And, hey, this defense now in the second level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his release. As soon as you see him get upfield, right now you know it's pass. So don't even worry about the fake. Get your eyes focused and find the big fella to go make a tackle or make a play on the ball.
Just inside the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 39. Movement here from the tight end. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Hold it. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Got his man quickly. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. That's the end of the quarter. Kansas has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. He's got it on the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. A 3rd and long coming up here. Looking to throw. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. And the Jayhawks will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Gets it out quickly. On the move at the 30. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the big fella. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Now on 2nd and short after the 1st down completion. He's looking to throw. He turns that loose down the right side. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. They're trying to get to him. Fires downfield. Got it. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. He's looking to pass. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Cyclones! Before that score, considering last rites, now all of a sudden, they're not dead yet. In fact, they're feeling much better, and they're alive, and they've got a chance.
And I'm looking on the field right now, I'm looking at their sideline. They're energized, Reese. After that last score, all of a sudden, they believe they can come back and win this game. This is a totally different-looking team than what we saw earlier.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. He'll start the return inside his 5. Bulldozes him. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. They'll go right back to the run. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. The give to the tailback. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. The give to the back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Leaves it with the running back. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? The Jayhawks will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Pocket starts to collapse. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Trying to get to him. Breaks the tackle. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. This late in the game, there's really no question about it. To have any chance to tie this thing up, they have to convert here on 4th down. Throws for the tight end. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing around.
Yeah, and they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses. But this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.
So that